All right, we're going to tap in with this player comparison real quick. Both are retired, obviously, at this point in their careers. Who do you think was the better player, Dirk or KG? Dirk was a 14-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, one-time NBA champion as well with the Finals MVP, a regular season MVP. He almost has 32,000 points, almost 12,000 rebounds, 1,300 blocks, 1,200 steals. KG, 15-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Defense, one-time NBA champion. He has an MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, 26,000 points, a little bit above it, almost 15,000 rebounds, 2,000 blocks, and 1,900 steals. So there's a little bit of their accolades for what they were able to do throughout the midst of their careers, and I'm gonna lean with Dirk because he has that Finals MVP. KG doesn't have it. KG had to go team up with Ray Allen, Rondo, and Paul Pierce to get him a chip. Dirk never had to do that. He stayed put where he was at. Homegrown championship, went through the trials and tribulations, and saw the other side. Lost to D Wade in '06, got his revenge on the Miami Heat. That run in itself, one of the greatest NBA Finals runs in NBA history. Swept Kobe, got OKC out of there with their young big 3 and 5, and then showed LeBron what it was in the NBA Finals. So we all know how that went down. So that in itself, he needs to get more credit for that, because I think that in this conversation, when you're discussing him and KG, when you're discussing the all-time greats, there's little categories that are going to separate them, and I think that's one of them. When you're comparing all-time greats, you got to use that Finals MVP, because that's something that hurts Steph and it hurts Kobe in these all-time talks, and we all know it's the truth. People will say, yes, Curry has 4 rings, 1 Finals MVP, not going to cut it. Kobe has 5 rings, 2 Finals MVPs, not going to cut it. Dirk, he has his Finals MVP and a ring. KG has a ring, no Finals MVP. There has to be something that separates them between the all-time greats, and that's, for me, what it is. So that's why I'm picking Dirk. But if you ask me who I would start a franchise with from scratch, I don't know who the rest of the players are on my team. I'm going to pick KG because he'll fill more holes for my organization. He is a defensive nightmare, can legitimately at his peak guard 1 through 5 and have no problem with it. He's a 6'11 wing on the offensive side of the ball. He's very much as capable offensively as what Dirk was at his peak as well. So I'm not going to say KG was no offensive slouch. He was very good offensively. But Dirk, he was a little bit better offensively. Very solid rebounder. Defensive side of the ball, he was never asked to compete at a high level on that end. But he wasn't trash by any means. As he got older, he did become somewhat of a liability just because mobility reasons. But when you're comparing these two guys, the better player was Dirk. But if I'm starting a team from scratch, I'm picking KG because he can fill more holes from what I'm trying to do as a team. Is what it is.